Hello everyone, my name is Nolan Harkness and I'm the author of Through Heaven's Vision, a fantasy fiction novel that I took well over a year to write. I happen to be an op-ed writer. I've been writing nonfiction for quite a few years, but I took this on from a heart of just wanting people to come to understand that there's just more of God than they've ever experienced. As a matter of fact, this book goes through heaven's vision. It talks about what does heaven see when it looks down to earth? How does heaven view the happenings in history that are going on around us? Good. What's your name? Paula. Nice to meet you, Paula. Are you interested in learning about the book that I just wrote? A little bit.
But I have just like 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes. I'll give you the 5-minute mini commercial.
All right.
Through Heaven's Vision.
Again, I'm live here at the Guadalajara International Book Fair. With me is one of our very important authors and, a fellow New Yorker.
Yes.
Right. So his name is Nolan J. Harkness. How are you? ¿Cómo está, Nolan?
Thank you. I'm doing good.
You're doing good.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So how was your trip?
It was good. I had opportunity to talk to different people about my book. I find that if I take my book out and start to read,
I think your book cover is very beautiful.
Thank you. I can't take credit for that. I just told them what I'd like, and then the publisher, they did that one. I did all the other artwork through the whole book.
Yes.
Using AI. But
Through Heaven's Vision. So, Nolan, tell us what inspired you to write your book?
well, I traveled for many years in a combination of being an evangelist was my original calling. But then I worked with youth for 25 years. In the 1980s, a lot of people don't realize it, but there was an epidemic of teen suicide in America. One teenager was committing suicide every 90 minutes in America.
Wow.
2,000 to 3,000 were attempting it and failing.
Wow.
At that time, God was also teaching me about something we call being a prayer intercessor, which learning how to pray, learning how to find out what God's will was about things, and then you pray that. Those are the prayers that get answered. And I was having these wonderful experiences in God and prayer. I was working with teens every day, and then every time a door would open, I would go out and travel and preach in a church about the subject of revival. And the reason for that was my life was so radically transformed by God. I had become a Christian at 9 years old in a little Southern Baptist church in the Northeast, and but I had drifted like so many away from God. And I started doing the worldly stuff, and eventually ended up becoming a bartender in a nightclub. During the days of John Travolta and the dance scene. Living all that, and I was doing all that crazy stuff. And it got to be where I said, I've got to straighten out my life somehow. And I got a chance to move to Jacksonville, Florida, and work construction, which was my day job trade. Got down there, and I kept telling myself, I knew what a Christian was. Many Christian people in my family, several generations of ministers in my family. Matter of fact, my cousin does a lot of the research on ancestry. We found out we have 9 people that in our family was on the Mayflower. That's how far it goes back.
Wow.
That have you ever felt the presence of God? And I said, no. And I don't know if I know what that is. He said, I'm going to pray for you that you'll feel the presence of God, and that'll be on you for 3 days. And so I said, sure. So she prayed, and I felt this beautiful peace come over me.
Wow, that's awesome.
I'm not sure how the world does theirs, but I'm a wonderful fiction fan. All types of fiction, movies, books, things like that through the years. But for
for you as a new author here?
Oh, I loved it. I enjoyed meeting a lot of people. Even the fact that most everyone speaks Spanish. Yeah, there's ways to communicate, and a lot of them I found that though they spoke Spanish, they say they read English fairly well. So
Oh, wow.
we were able to go back and forth a lot, and the team. And I want to say ReadersMagnet, wonderful to work with. Put a plug in for them.
Nolan Harkness over here, Through Heaven's Vision, is available on Amazon. No more Cyber Monday deals, but I think this is well worth the money that you are. So as we say at Readers Magnet,
We share your stories with the world.
Thank
Bye
you.
for now.